a lot of people have said before that JBL was probably one of the greatest heels of all time, which I think I agree. It all started in 2004 after him and Farouk lost a tag team title match against Scotty 2 Hotty and Rikishi, and that's when Paul Heyman fired Farouk and Bradshaw became JBL the next week later. It all started with him, I guess there was a skit with Kurt Angle, and basically whoever had the most votes would face Eddie Guerrero at Judgment Day in 2004, and basically JBL was kicking Mexicans back from the borderline, which impressed Kurt Angle because Kurt Angle lost Eddie Guerrero at WrestleMania 20, and Kurt Angle made JBL the number one contender for the title. And then Eddie Guerrero ruined his celebration. And it all started with this. JBL grabbed Eddie Guerrero's mom during a house show, and she faded to the ground. And Bradshaw basically said, I can give a damn if Eddie Guerrero's mom dies. If she dies, she dies. And that was the first main thing JBL did as a heel. Also, things he did was he cheated. He cheated to win all of his WWE Championship matches against, well, Eddie Guerrero for one, The Undertaker, Booker T. He cheated to win a triple threat match against the Big Show and Kurt Angle. He got away with beating the Big Show in a barbed wire steel cage match, and he, well, basically pissed on John Cena a little bit. I was talking about his mom and stuff, and he couldn't do nothing about it because they had like a restraining order against each other and they couldn't touch each other basically. John Cena basically ended his WWE title reign at WrestleMania 21, and that led to him doing some more stuff. Like, basically, JBL, when Chris Jericho returned in 2007, December 2007, Jericho returned, and JBL cost Chris Jericho the WWE title at Armageddon against Randy Orton when JBL interfered because Jericho pushed JBL, and that led to a Jericho JBL feud, which JBL was saying, hey, your kids are gonna watch your daddy get destroyed by me and stuff like that. It's making it personal, which then led to JBL beating up Hornswoggle in a steel cage. Everybody cheered JBL for that, and then beating up Hornswoggle in a hospital room for Finley to, well, he didn't really see it because he turned off the lights and just basically beat the crap out of him. JBL, he, I guess he wrote Shawn Michaels a big check if he'd be his assistant, and Shawn Michaels helped JBL basically, win battle royals to get number one contender title matches against John Cena at the Royal Rumble basically. And there was a match between Shawn Michaels and JBL, which JBL said, if you lose, you gotta be my assistant for the rest of your life. If you win, I'll write you a big check, and we'll never have to deal with this again. And WrestleMania 25 was JBL's last match. He won the Intercontinental Championship against CM Punk, and then lost it to Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania 25. And I guess because of back problems or something, I'm not exactly sure. That's why JBL retired. But after doing all these bad things, going from cheating to win title matches, to beating up Hornswoggle, to beating up Chris Jericho, to making it personal with people, JBL actually defeated John Cena on some occasions, like the Great American Bash. Threw him off the stage onto a car, and JBL won a parking lot brawl sort of thing. But yeah, JBL was probably one of the greatest heels of all time. He did a lot of bad things. Like, he was one of those heels you hated to love, basically. But just knowing all the stuff he's done, that was just terrible, is what makes JBL a great heel. And to tell you the truth, there's not many heels like him. I don't think even Triple H liked JBL because he always said he was a wrestling god. And sorry to repeat myself, but JBL is probably one of the greatest heels of all time.